It's time for a collective book haul. This is every book I have bought or received in the last month, and I thought I would go through them all with you. Let's start off with ones that I've bought for myself. Starting off with one I have already read, and I'm already on the second one because it was incredible, The Book of Azrael. I visited Paris in the middle of October, and we visited Shakespeare and Company bookstore, and I didn't know what to pick up. So I picked up one that's been on my TBR for ages. I had it on my Kindle, but I thought I love the cover, and when you go there you get like a little stamp to say that you got it from the shop. That's what it looks like. Since I've already read it, I can tell you that this is worth it. I have been looking for a book like this for a while. It is like a kind of modern fantasy book, but there's a lot of like historical elements in it as well, a lot of flashbacks. The FMC is incredible. If you love badass FMCs, you will love this. She's borderline villainous, which is perfection. If you're looking for a book that is gonna just consume your entire soul, this is the one. Next one that I haven't read, it's The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Again, I bought this in Shakespeare and Company, and I mainly bought it because I had been seeing things about this everywhere. It's like a magical realism book. This is about a girl who made like a deal so that she'll live forever, but the catch for that is that no one ever remembers her after they've met her. She's kind of basically like lonely, and that is all I know about it so far. I want to go into this blind. I feel like it's going to give me similar vibes to The Unmaking of June Farrow. If you've read that book, again, it's magical realism. I'm hoping it's going to give me similar vibes to that. Let me know if you have read this and what you thought about it. Next are ones that I bought recently in Waterstones, and they are the first two in the Lightlark series. I have seen these books for ages. I have seen them everywhere. I've seen them in the shops, I've seen them on people's TikToks, I've seen them on people's Instagrams, and I love the covers, but it's in the YA section, so I'm always a bit like hesitant in the YA section, although a lot of the books I have read and loved have been in the YA section. What happened was I saw a fan art, which was probably a spoiler, but when I saw this fan art I was like, I must have it. And the third book has literally just been released. They did have these two in Waterstones in like a special edition, but I just went for the normal paperback covers. I believe this series is Deadly Trials, so every 100 years, every 100 years the island of Lightlark appears for only 100 days to host a deadly game, where the rulers of 6 realms fight to break their curses and win unparalleled power. Each ruler has something to hide, each curse is uniquely wicked. To break them and save themselves and their realms, one ruler must die. So I am actually very excited to get into this series. I have seen other people that I'm friends with on Instagram and TikTok reading these recently because the third ones came out, and I just want to get on the hype. Okay, now we're on to ones that I have very kindly been sent, either by people that I know or publishers. Starting off with another one that I have read. Lucy from Lucy's Library sent me this one, and it was perfection. The actual edition of it is stunning. I love the naked hardback cover. It's got the different runes on it. If you don't know, this is like a Viking fantasy romance. So if you're a fan of the Vikings TV show, you will already know a lot of stuff, or like the world setting that goes into this book, so I felt like I could just dive straight in, and the actual magic system is not hard to understand either, so the world building is actually quite beginner friendly if you're new to fantasy books. This one, I like how it mixes like history with fantasy. It is enemies to lovers, or I would say reluctant friends to lovers or allies to lovers. I really did enjoy this book. The only thing with this book is I predicted the ending. I don't know if it's just me, but I predicted the ending, and then I kind of feel I know where we're going to go in the second book, but I don't want to make any assumptions. I loved this book. It was a very easy fantasy book to get into, so I definitely recommend if you're maybe just starting in your fantasy journey, or you loved Vikings programs, or you maybe even know things about Vikings already. I definitely recommend. Next, I was very kindly sent this by the publisher Penguin, and it is Training the Heart by Paisley Hope. I was sent the first one in the Silver Pines series a few months ago, and the second one is now out. It came out in October and I cannot wait to read. I love Paisley Hope's books. She really just hits the nail on the head. See, if you just want like an easy, bingeable, spicy read, these are for you. The tropes in this are cowboy romance, small town, grumpy sunshine, forced proximity, and bossy rancher, which we love. If you are like me and you're a huge Elsie Silver fan, I definitely recommend the Silver Pines series. Next, I'm actually so excited about these books that I received. I actually got sent them in a very incredible Christmassy box, but as the Caraval like kind of special editions. I was sent these by Hodder and Stockton. I don't know if that's how you pronounce the second word, but I was sent Caraval, which is the first one in the whole Caraval series. There's 3 books if you haven't read them. They are very fairy tale-esque, kind of almost like a circus vibe. It's got mystery, it's got challenges, it's perfection. The first one is my favourite one of the series, which is not something that happens often. Stephanie Garber really hit the nail on the head with this one. The other 2 in the series are just like a continuation of the story. The reason that we got sent these was to celebrate the release of the novella that's coming out. This is like a kind of Christmas special. So it's about the Christmas event, which is called The Great Holiday in the World of Caraval. I am so excited. It's also inside, it's colour illustrated. So the novella is colour illustrated, and let me go through and see some of the... So there's colour illustrations throughout, which I think is just so unique and so fun for Christmas time. I'm saving this for December so that I can get into the Christmas vibes. This is definitely going to be on my December TBR. And these editions, I am shocked. You can get the other 2 in this edition, the Legendary and Finale, which I feel like I might need. Let me show you the naked hardback of these because they are stunning. So there's different kind of shops and things that show up in the different books. So every naked hardback has the different shop that's in the book. So this is the Kasabian's Clock Shop, which really starts off the story for Caraval. And then Spectacular, obviously I haven't read it, but it is like a kind of nutcracker castle that's on this naked hardback. I'm so lucky that I was sent these, and I'm so grateful because they're absolutely stunning, and the Christmassy stuff that came with them is just so beautiful. This next one I actually requested from HarperCollins and I was very kindly accepted, and it is A Fire in the Sky by Sophie Jordan. I have been looking for a dragon fantasy romance that's going to hit the spot for me for a while. I have read dragon fantasy romances since Fourth Wing, but nothing has really hit the spot. The closest thing I came to hitting the spot was in the Lady of Darkness series, but the dragon part is a very small part of the series, and I'm looking for something where the dragons are like the main event. It's got the orange sprayed edges, and also let me show you the naked hardback cover. And it's got like this dragon on it, and it's like foiled in like a bronzy gold. I'm really excited to get into this. I don't know when I'm going to fit it in. I have been in a reading slump for a while, so I'm really trying to hit my Goodreads reading goal. So it might go in there. It's not too long, so I might shove it in at some point before the end of the year. And lastly, again sent to me by HarperCollins, it is The Blood of Hercules. This is like a Greek mythology story, and it's enemies to lovers with Who Did This to You. It's again deadly trials. It's a war college type of setting, and I'm so excited to get into this. It is a darker fantasy romance, I believe. If you loved Percy Jackson when you're younger, this is what the description kind of gave me. Is kind of similar idea to Percy Jackson, getting taken to War College, learning how to use your powers. I'm hoping as an adult this hits my Percy Jackson love from when I was younger. I believe the main character is called Alexis. I actually did get this fan art in the package. And that is everything that I have picked up and been sent in the last month. Again, I'm incredibly grateful that publishers and authors and my friends even want to send me books. Again, it's like a pinch me moment when I get all these really nice, beautiful books to read. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm a big fan of a book haul, so I really wanted to do like a collective one because I don't pick up books often. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.